Mr. Speaker, there's been a lot of talk about the partisanship and venom in Washington this year. And while we certainly see fierce debates, and we will certainly see fierce debates in the future, I believe members of this body can still come together and find common ground. On the surface, my colleague Hansen Clarke and I are very different. He is a lawyer representing the city of Detroit with a liberal voting record. I'm a conservative physician representing rural northern Michigan and the Upper Peninsula. We are both new to this House and share an interest in learning more about the unique challenges facing Michigan citizens. And after meeting Hansen during freshman orientation, we agreed to tour each other's districts. In August, I had the opportunity to head down to Michigan's 13th district in Detroit. There we toured employers such as Levy Company, Mercy Primary Care Center, and got to have some lunch on Mack Avenue. It was great to learn more about the district and be back in Detroit where I did my medical training. Next week, Congressman Clarke will tour with me in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. We will be meeting with area employers in Marquette and Escanaba, and we'll be getting a chance to see the splendor of Lake Superior with a visit to Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore in Munising. I hope Hansen will even get to try one of northern Michigan's famous pasties for lunch. Mr. Speaker, although Hansen and I are from different parties and dramatically different parts of the states, we are united in the goal of improving economic conditions in the great state of Michigan. We believe that neither party has a monopoly on good ideas, and that by working together, we can help share a better future for our children and our grandchildren. Despite our differences in opinion on many issues, we both recognize that America remains a place in the world like no other, and that with liberty, courage, and hard work, there is no limit to one's destiny. I encourage all members of this chamber to pair up and schedule a visit to a different district. Congressman Clarke, I'm honored to have you as my friend and look forward to having you in Upper Michigan next week. I yield back the remainder of my time.
Gentleman yields back. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Michigan, Mr. Clarke, for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I want to thank Congressman Benishek for that wonderful invitation for me to visit your district. Northern Michigan and the Upper Peninsula, it's one of the most beautiful areas you could ever see in the country. It's got delicious food and it has great people. I know I'm going to have a wonderful time. But also, too, my visit to Northern Michigan would help Dan and I have another set of common experiences that we can use to help serve our people together. With his area, Northern Michigan, and with the area that I'm hired to represent, metropolitan Detroit, we can focus on the common needs of our people. Let me give you an example. When Representative Benishek visited the east side of Detroit with me this past summer, we found out that we had a lot of things in common. Now, I'm born and raised on the east side. Well, he actually lived on the east side when he attended one of the finest medical schools in the country, Wayne State Medical School in the city of Detroit. We visited several places, but in particular, we visited the Mercy Primary Care Center. And this is a health clinic located right in the heart of Detroit. And firsthand, we're able to hear from and see the challenges that many of our veterans are facing. Our veterans, these were young men and women who, because of their loyalty to our country, were sent overseas. They risked their lives. They risked their mental and emotional well-being. Many of whom, coming back to Detroit, only to face a place where they can't even find a job, can't even find a home. They're out on the street with no place to live. No one should have to live in that type of indignity. Representative Benishek, as a physician and as a member of the House committee that oversees the Department of Veterans Affairs, he wanted to work with me to better serve these veterans. So he and I are now working together with the Department of Veterans Affairs to better serve these homeless veterans in the city of Detroit. That's an example on how Republicans and Democrats can work firsthand together to help all of our people. And you know what? It's not really that hard for he and I to work together. The folks that he represents and the people that I serve in Metro Detroit, like all Americans, we all want the same thing. We just want to have a chance to live a decent life. We want those rights that are spelled out in the preamble of the Declaration of Independence. Rights of life, of liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Just a chance to live your life as fully as you choose it. That's the American dream. So while this House many times in its deliberations, it chooses to highlight the differences between Republicans and Democrats, right now, he and I are choosing to underscore why we can work together to serve our people and make this country an even better place to live. It's my greatest honor to visit the Upper Peninsula, and it's also my honor to serve this country as a representative of metropolitan Detroit. And Mr. Speaker, I yield back my time.